Now, I work with deities, you work with deities. Are there any that are specifically connected with word magic?
Yeah, so I've got a list of 3 or 4, and they're all goddesses, interestingly. I can't think of any off the top of my head that are of a different gender, but these are the 4 that I know of. And I'm open to learning more. If there's any more, people can give me a shout, send me a message. Nisibar is a Mesopotamian goddess associated with writing, knowledge, and the grain. And she's one of the oldest Sumerian deities, and she was highly revered by scribes and scholars. And she was classed as the embodiment of the written word. So she would have been, people would have performed and created writing to bring her forth. And then we have the Egyptian goddess Seshat, of writing, wisdom, and knowledge, and often seen as a record keeper, and not just of daily life. She was almost like the 3 fates, because she also was, like, I suppose in a way, the writer of the Akashic records of everybody's life. I don't know too much about her, but I know that she was classed as the mistress of the House of Books, and she was also invoked at times for writing and performing funerary rites and spells.
I like that title, Mistress of the House of Books.
Yes.
I could do that. Yeah.
But one goddess that I work with in my yogic practice is Saraswati, goddess of writing. Actually, she's the goddess of many forms of creativity. So like writing, music, art, playwriting, performance, wisdom. And she was revered as the embodiment of the universal intelligence and consciousness. Her name actually means she who possesses flow, or she who flows like water. The idea that inspiration and intellect flows through you. In her aspect as the goddess Vach, she was seen as the mother of the Vedas, which is a sacred text of the Hindu religiosity. And then lastly, we have Minerva, who many of us know of, and she's kind of like the Roman version of Athena. And her name means she who knows, or she who remembers. Apparently, they say that you have to invite her in, otherwise she will take your inspiration and abilities away. So you have to honor her first, honor her knowing. Those are the main 4 that I'm aware of, but I'm open to learning many more, because like you, I love learning about all kinds of different deities from around the world.
I love learning. I love learning anything. Yeah. You never stop learning, do you? You don't. You can't know everything. There's always something
new. And life is too short. And I wish I was an oracle that could retain all that information.
Yes, I do wish my memory was better. That would be incredibly helpful. Mind you, it does mean I can read a book, forget it all, and read it again like it was the first time, which is a bit of a bonus.
That is true. Or I have a really bad habit of highlighting things as well in my books. No. Because my memory is so bad. My long-term memory is excellent. So if we did like this podcast over and over and over again, I'll absolutely remember everything. But when I'm reading a book, my short-term memory is terrible. So I have to
Post-it notes.